Hello, everyone. I'm Chestic44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Pirates of the Sword Coast. Last episode, we made our way over to this island, finally managing to get off the deserted one and onto one with civilization. Now it's time for us to actually go into town. Let's see what we can find, and maybe we'll be able to find... We do have information that our ship is here. Old Jack Ketch. Well, let's see here.
Greetings.
What? I mean, arr, I say. Touchy chap, isn't he? Oi, ahoy there. I thought ye were the governor for a second. Damned helmet, the eye holes keep drifting starboard on me. Were you needing an execution? Why would you think I was the governor? I be a touch on edge, is all. Governor Blackeye wants me to hang Long Neck Langer, and the thought of it still sits ill athwart me soul. Langer be a good man. A wretched pirate, mayhaps, but a good man. Yar. Tell me about Governor Blackeye. A crusty old salt he's become. Like as not to towel off with a fishnet when he climbs out of the bath. He was the best of the best, though. Legend is he once captured an entire fleet of Omnish galleons, slung low with Mazdakan silver. He flew the jolliest Roger you've ever seen, and now he expects all of Spindrift to do the same, to live that legend, to carry on his name. Aye, I dare say he be the finest pirate and the worst governor the Sea of Swords has e'er had the luxury of knowing. The governor's so bad, why do you work for him? Our executioning be a family tradition long in the blood. Sure, I could find work elsewhere, but the job market's been tight ever since the lords of Waterdeep opted for lengthy prison stays instead. More humane, they says. Have you tried eating your prisoners? It's quite an effective deterrent. There's nothing more humane than a proper hanging, if you ask me. At any rate, the governor pays well enough, and in Mazdakan silver no less. Not my place to argue. Why do you say he's a bad governor? Go on in and talk to him yourself. He be bored out of his skull, his daughters be middling twits, and he's got a bad case of the gout. He's just not governor material. 'Twould have been better to die young, flush with silver and daughters, yet unmarried. What did he do with all that Mazdakan silver? Oh, he built Spindrift Town is what he did. Used to be just the lighthouse here and the odd starfish or two. Could be the old salt still has some of that silver buried somewhere, but if so, it be a secret he'll take with him all the way down to Fiddler's Green. What's Fiddler's Green? Bad luck to speak of it, bad luck to speak of it. Fiddler's Green be the bottom of the sea, lad. It be where salts and sailors go when they die. I hear tell there even be a temple down there. If so, pray it's run by the pretty sisters here, not some others. Alright. Why would you think I was the governor? Tell me about Long Neck Langer. He be a good man and a fine sailor, if that's what ye be looking for. He knows how to hoist a jib sail, tie a reef knot, and swab the main deck on rough seas in the dead of night. It'd just be a shame about the wretched pirate bit. What do you mean Langer's a wretched pirate? He's just no good at it, that's what I mean. He ain't piratey enough. That's what landed him in the governor's clinker, and now he's got himself a date to dance with old Jack Ketch. It'd be horrible and wrong besides. But the governor is the one who makes the rules, and the rest of us just have to abide by them. Still, you seem like a fair-minded lad. Maybe you could talk the governor out of this and gain yourself a fine sailor in the bargain. Do you think you could? What's in this for me? Yes, will you let us eat him? If ye be concerned about it, mayhaps ye should ask Langer. It be his life ye be sparing, so I don't doubt you'll be grateful. I can vouch for him being a fine sailor, though, if that's any value to ye. Yeah, I'll try to free him. Yar, that be music to me ears, lad. Go speak with Governor Blackeye then, and mayhaps even pay a visit to Langer in his cell. The day still be too damp for dying, if you ask me.
Greetings.
So, why would I need an execution? Why else would ye gab with the likes of me? Most folk pass by on me other side with naught but a spit and a swagger. Executioning used to be a noble profession. Me family's been doing it since me granddad's granddad. Granddad's granddad. Granddad's granddad. As I was saying, all this hostility is because old Governor Blackeye wanting Longnet Langer hanged. Sure, may have okay. I'm looking for crew members to steal the Midnight Rose. Sultan makes me right sick, it does. Sailing makes me right sick, it does. Lech. Last night's bangers and mash all over the poop deck. Like I told you, if it's a crewman you want, you'd best save Longneck Langer from Governor Blackeye's decree. When do you think the storm will let up? This one? I don't think it will ever let up. All this leather chafes in the rain, I'll have you know, and the damp makes me axe all rusty. Yeah, have any booty for sale? That I do, matey. If you work for the governor as I do, it comes with the territory. He'd be holding your life in your hands if you didn't have a little booty on the side. You understand me? Throw me 100 gold and mayhaps I'll part with it. What kind is it? It's just a little something I got off of one of the pirates I beheaded. The rum lad wrote me into his will in exchange for greasing the blade and making it quick. So are you interested? A boarding knife. Yar, it always cheers old Jack Ketchup to sell a little booty on a rainy day. Now where were we? Last I remember I was mistaking you for the governor and asking you if you were in need of an execution. Was that it? I've already been through that. A boarding knife. We can sell that. Prugdush's World of Weapons, Glub Glub. Let's take a look. Prugdush Glurp.
You're pirate, right? Not a spendthrift? Prugdush has trouble telling you soft skins apart. You look new. Smell new. Not sure how you taste. That is joke. Prugdush eats no soft skins. Reasons say not to. Might choke on all the bones. You and Prugdush is to be good friends. You want weapons, armor, upgrades? Prugdush makes something for you. Prugdush makes something for all you crazy pirates, right?
I'm looking for crew members to steal the Midnight Rose.
Prugdush sell weapons and armor, not crew members. Maybe someone down in market sells crew members.
You have any booty for sale?
Yeah, crazy pirates always come here and try to sell me their crazy stuff. Prugdush, good citizen, yo. Supports the local economy. Here, me pay 100 gold for this crazy pirate thingy. You want it?
What is it?
Crazy pirate stuff. Prugdush never knows.
Sure. A potion of speed. You know what? That's actually worth it to have. You upgrade items.
Prugdush is journeyman blacksmith. Shields and armor are good things to make better, but Prugdush favors weapons for enhancing.
How does upgrading work?
Just put the weapon or armor or shield in the forge and come talk to me. Tell me what upgrades you want and Prugdush will do it. There's nothing in my forge. Go put something inside and Prugdush will see what we can do.
Okay. I will sell you the boarding knife, so that was a good thing. That's regular gauntlets of ogre power, which would be better than the one I have. He does have a lot of Dread Pirate's Bandolier, improved evasion. Yeah, you can buy a lot of stuff here. Jeez. Plus 3 tower shield would be good. Bowstring's uniform, dragon turtle armor, armor of thorns. Namara. Yep, not as good. That one also not as good. Regular scimitar, heavy cutlass, pirate's cutlass. Scimitar +1. Scimitar +2. Prize of the Ocean Strider. Only usable by druid. No scimitars for me. Only a few potions, a few magic items. Sudden Squall. And I don't think there's anything specific I need from you here. Aside from I could get an oilskin bag if I wanted. So I could put something in the forge and see how an upgrade would go. You know what? I am just gonna see what Della's Rapier would give me. Increase the enhancement bonus, add damage. Okay. That would actually be useful. If I got a scimitar, it would be expensive, but currently it's massive criticals and a +2. Massive criticals isn't the most impressive, but if I got a scimitar and made it +2, yeah, if I had enough money to buy a +2 scimitar and got some kind of extra damage on it, that would be useful. I'd probably approve of that, because I'm built for scimitars. We'll take a look at that later. Alright, we got another building over here to look at. Seems to be another merchant. Falstaff's Follies Tattoo Parlor. Ah. An official-looking notice has been tacked to the door of the tattooist parlor. Attention all pirates, this tattoo parlor has been closed indefinitely and its owner and sole proprietor has been thrown into the clink on the orders of Governor Blackeye. Okay. So much for Falstaff. And this is Governor Blackeye's manor. I guess we should go take a peek at him. Governor Blackeye's clink. Oh, we can go speak to all of them.
Hello there.
Looking for a place to stay, are you? Tell me about your prisoners. Who, these lads? Longneck Langer be scheduled for a hanging soon. Local tattooist there just be serving time on some lesser charges. As for the grubby chap over in the corner, no one really remembers, truth be told. Bit of a lifer, as it were. Can you tell me more about the grubby chap? Not much to say. Ever heard the term lock him up and throw away the key? Well, that'd be about all the story he's got. No one even remembers if we locked him up for a reason. Might have been a drunken tavern prank for all anyone seems to know. Do you accept bail payments? I ain't never had no head for counting. The governor be the one who sets the bail, and he be the one that counts it too. If you think any of these poor saps' freedom can be brought, then that be who to talk to.
Hello there.
What's it like being a guard for the governor? Does he give you enough to eat? It'd be quite the lark some days, lad. You never know who he'll get all crusty over next. String 'em up, he says, or off with their heads. Keel all the lot of 'em. Make 'em bark like a fish. That last one weren't easy. I'm in need of a crew. Sorry, mate, scared of sharks. Have been ever since I was a kid. Great white ate me grandmother, She was swimming out in the waves, then suddenly this music started playing and the fin came out of the water, and then... it was horrible. Just horrible. The music started playing. I have this IOU in your name. Avast! I thought I'd seen the last of that one. Very well, here be a bit of something that's always kept me warm at nights. It be yours now for the keeping. Yardarm. Attack bonus versus ooze. Gee, that would have been useful on the island. Do you have any booty for sale? Aye, there be things I've stealed and won't ne'er give back, but I'll sell them to you cheap enough. Couple boarding arrows, eh? Days level 3, teleport projectile properties level 1. I don't know what that means, I'm going to sell them. Alright, let's start by talking to Longneck Langer.
Greetings.
I saw you talking with old Jack Ketch out there. Did he send you in here to wonk me to the noose? No, Jack asked me to free you somehow. It's true. I've always known Jack Ketch to be a good man, despite being at the other end of that rope they plan to hang me with. Have you a plan, or is this just a lot of good intention? What crime got you in here, anyway? What crime? Well, it's not really a crime at all. In case you haven't noticed, the governor's town is a bit of a town without laws. In a town without laws, you don't have to look hard to find a jail without criminals. Do you follow me? So you're saying you're innocent? Innocent until proven guilty. Innocent? Of course I'm innocent. Too innocent. That's the problem, see? Governor Blackeye runs Spindrift Town as a buccaneer's den, a pirate's nest, and that's where I ran afoul. He's declared me not piratey enough and ordered me hung. Not piratey enough? Not enough yars and R's and shivering timbers. No swashbuckling on the high seas, no buried treasures, no stupid booty, no wooing of the governor's daughters. I'm a sailor, mister, and a darn good one, but nothing more. How long before you're hung? Yes, all this talk is making me hungry. That's no one's choice but the governor's. I think he's still holding out hope that I can change. But he said it himself, I'm just not piratey enough for this town. I don't think I ever will be. Okay. I'm looking for crew members to steal the Midnight Rose. You want me to steal the High Pirate Priestess's ship? That's a little bit piratey, don't you think? Look, if you save me from the Hangman's noose, I'll repay you in whatever way I can. If that means joining your crew, well then that's what it means. You have any booty for sale? Booty? Oh, very funny. Booty is for pirates and I'm scheduled to hang for not being piratey enough. Put two and two together and then ask yourself if I would be the sort to be carrying booty. Here's how I'll get you out. I'm listening. I may not be holding out hope here, but I'm listening. How are you gonna get me out? I'll convince the governor to release you. You do that. Well, it sure won't be easy, I'll tell you that much. The governor's an old man now and set in his ways, but if you think you can do it, by all means try. I'll go petition the governor on your behalf. Thank you for doing this for me, and give my thanks to old Jack Ketch as well. If it weren't for you, the two of you, my neck would be getting even longer. Come back if you manage to convince the governor. Alright, let's talk to Falstaff.
Hello there.
Aye, right on you then, mate, and thanks for coming over. Look, I'm on a bit of a sticky wicket here. I'll give you an IOU if you pay my bail with the gov, aye? Who are you? Falstaff's the name, and tattooing the names of sailors' loves upon their shoulders be the game. Actually, I do a fair amount of side business on removing the names as well, now that we're on the subject. Regardless, my services are in high demand. Why are you in jail? Yes, well, there's the rub now, isn't it? Let's just say I tattooed something a wee bit unflattering upon the ankle of the governor's youngest daughter. Like as not, few others would ever see it. I was thinking least of all her father. It was an ill gamble, admittedly. The governor intends to eat you for your indiscretion, yes? Oi, the gov holds me no ill will from it all, actually, having little love for his own daughters and recognising the vital and upstanding role I play within the community. Though no pirate myself, I help all the others look the part. The gov looks good on that. What's an IOU? What's an IOU? Read the letters, mate. IOU. Bring it back to me once I'm back in my parlour, and I'll set you right up with whatever you want. It's good for everything from tattoos to piercings to the Jolly Roger special. The best thing about an IOU is that it's transferable. If you don't have a use for it, someone around here will, so feel free to sell, trade, or barter it away as you see fit. The gov's got a whole economy around here in Spindrift. So what's this Jolly Roger special? Oh, it's a rather popular operation around these parts. First, I chop off a perfectly good leg and replace it with a piece of kindling. After that, I swap out the hands for a pair of rusty hooks. Sometimes I'll even surgically attach a stuffed parrot to their shoulder. Arr! Every now and then I might pluck out an eye to make way for an eye patch, knock out a few teeth, or cap 'em in gold. I'm flexible, you know. At my parlour, Falstaff's Follies, the customer always comes first. How much is your bail? Oh, around about 1,000 gold or so, depending on the governor's mood at the time. It's a steal of a deal for the services I'm offering make. Maybe I could persuade him to let you go. Don't hold your breath. The gov's a stubborn old sod once he reckons his pride's at stake. He'll let me go all right, but not until my time's been served or my bail's been paid in full. Sorry, mate. I hate to shoot down a good idea. I'll speak with the governor about your bail. Will you? Right-o then. If you manage to pay it, come back here and I'll give you that IOU I promised.
Hello there.
You have any booty for sale? I've offered you an IOU if you can get me out of here, haven't I? Come on, have a heart. I'm a tattooist, not a pirate. Alright then. And we've got a grubby convict here.
What?
Yar, to the clinker with ye, said he. Ahem. Okay then. I have a feeling that door won't open. There's also a lot of torches here leading to Black Eye. Alright, Governor, let's speak.
Good to see you.
So, ye be the new one I've been hearing about, stranding on me island's shores with nothing but a raft beneath ye and a hungry troglodyte in tow. Well, welcome to Spindrift, Swabby. Play by me rules and we might just get along okay. What rules should I follow while in Spindrift? The rules be simple, lad, but they be firm. First, pay your respects to the priestesses. Second, pursue the pirate's life in word and in deed. Third, keep your bloody mitts off me daughters unless I says otherwise. For anything else, simply fall back on the pirate's gold. There be no pirate in other pirates, lest they be the ones who pirated ye first. If 'twas good enough in my time, then it be good enough in yours. Understand me? How am I to pay my respects to the priestesses? Yes, I am still trying to understand how you warmbloods worship this goddess. Oh, that be hard to say. They be strange for Umberlee's own. The storm be of their making, so don't leave harbor while it blows. It never hurts to leave an offering at the temple. Congratulating the High Priestess on a safe return would also be well taken. Why do you consider the priestesses strange? Some call Umberlee an evil goddess, a cold-hearted killer of pirates and merchant sailors and naval captains alike. By extension, many of her priestesses be called the same. Yar, I've seen priestesses who made me blood run cold and briny. Not here, boss. Not in Spindrift Town. But Umberlee takes all kinds, it seems. And it'd be unfair to tar them all with the same black brush. The priestesses here bring light to a pirate's eyes and a jig to his boots. What's more, it gives them some lass to fall in love with other than me daughters. How am I to pursue a pirate's life? Some would call us evil men, but don't believe a word of it. A pirate's life be there for honest men and scoundrels both. Honor, passion, power, freedom, love. Aye, even fear. It matters not what drives us, but what it drives us to. But what am I supposed to do? Huh? Oh, just speak as if your mouth's all twisted up and say R a lot. Dig up a few treasures, trade for booty, drink a lot of rum, gather yourself a crew, become captain of a ship. It'd be easy, lad. You'll be fine. Tell me about your daughters. The curse of being governor is that every scabrous dog alive suddenly wants your daughter's hand in marriage. I already made the mistake of marrying off the eldest. As for the younger ones, it'd be only o'er my dead body and not a moment sooner. But what if they're in love? Don't make me laugh. Me daughters would spit on love and kick it when it's down. Vicious shrews, the lot of 'em. I lost me best pirate to the eldest, and the youngest almost claimed me tattooist. They be a black spot on the Black Eye legacy. Take me words to heart. Every lad on this island had best keep their mitts off me daughters if they know what's good for 'em. Stick to the priestesses, I say. At least they'll still let you out to sea. Who came up with the pirate's code anyway? A pirate did, damn it! And it ain't for the likes of you to question, so you'd best change your tune while you still be able. Tell me about Spindrift Town. It may not be much, but it be me legacy to the world. Built it up from nothing I did, using a king's ransom in silver from the mines of Maztica, pirated betwixt those far shores and the Omnish harbour to which it was heading. Small or no, it has all it needs. A shattered harbour deep and dredged, a tavern stuffed with rum, a temple to the goddess of the sea, sutlers and suppliers to keep us all afloat, and a fine house for me with a private clinker on the side. It be enough. Tell me about this Mazdakan silver. Well, it be not cursed if that what ye be wondering. I've never been to this place, Maztica, but when I claimed that treasure, me eyes glazed o'er with the beauty and the sadness of it all. Much of it was melted down and recast in bars by the time I claimed it, but some of it still bore the mark of Mazdakan hands. I dare say, their precious handiwork be the most beautiful in all Faerun. I only pray the place survives its own discovery. This entire town was built on stolen wealth. That it was. I stole it from Omnish soldiers, and they shed far more blood when they stole it from the Mazdakans. The Mazdakans themselves stole it from the Earth. There'll be greater ones at blame than us, if that's what you mean. Greater ones to blame. It be why we pirates bury things, you see. We put things back where they belong. And maybe skim a little bit off the top to buy us rum. Why'd you build this place? I had silver in me pocket and the island looked lonely. I reckoned I could show it a good time. It was a better reason than most, wouldn't you agree? Tell me about yourself. Yar, ye haven't heard of me. This governing business be a dime a dozen. Well, I was the dread pirate Black Eye once. I sailed the sea of swords for love and plunder, the Omnish navy shivering in their boots as I passed by. But then me wife died while I be at sea, awash in filthy lucre. I thought I'd find a fine place to bury her and settle down to build a town atop it and raise our daughters. I be governor of that town now, and haven't left its shores for a moment since. Tell me about your wife. What be there to say? Was she beautiful? Was she gentle? Was she wise and kind and the love of me life? I say 3 times Be she dead and buried in a thin pine box? That too, Tell me about your daughters. Okay. Don't you ever get lonely? Yar, I be as lonely as the day is long, but I tell meself this. Spindrift be like a ship, and every citizen upon it be her crew. As governor, I be her captain and can steer her where I will. If I really need cheering up, I can always throw someone in the brig. Any booty for sale? I almost be insulted by the question, lad, but I'll forgive ye. Was I not a pirate once? Of course I have booty. I had rooms full of it once, enough to fill the hulls of 20 ships. It be dwindling now, but for 100 gold, there still be something left. What kind is it? I've had me some of the finest booty in all Faerun. What I didn't steal, I bought with Mazdakan silver. Let's just say that no one ever walked away from the dread pirate Black Eye claiming to be disappointed with his booty. Here's 100 gold. It feels good to sell it. Brings back memories, it does. Now, be there something more I can help you with, Swabby? You gave me a bocce ball! The only reason I'm not disappointed is because you'll throw me in the brig if I was. Alright. We'll see about getting those 2 people out in the next episode, because this one's gone on about long enough. So, next episode, we'll get those 2 people freed, and then move on and continue exploring. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Lauren, Blackstash, and Garm. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Pirates of the Sword Coast. And I shall see you all next time.